Jason Watson, go ahead.
Hi, Dave. Tonight you guys are facing the former Dodger Alex Wood, who's having a great season. How do you plan to attack him?
I think it's just more of try to be disciplined in the strike zone. Alex is a very good competitor. He gets guys to chase. He does a very good job of making balls look like strikes to induce swing, soft contact. So I think we just got to be patient in our zones. Try to keep the ball off the ground. If he's putting the ball on the ground, then he's getting quick outs and he's being efficient. If we're getting the ball in the air, hitting it flat, then I think we got a pretty good chance to and run deep counts. We have a chance to get him.
And does it prove to be somewhat of a benefit facing a pitcher that you're familiar with?
I think some of the guys are familiar. Some of the guys, haven't. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but I think that conversely, he knows how to attack some of our guys' weaknesses too.
And you all struggled a bit on your last road trip, but you, of course, had a really good homestand. How do you carry that momentum that you had here on the road?
Well, it starts with Trevor. He's throwing the baseball really well. So having him take them out, I think, is obviously a good thing for us. And we just got to play good baseball. So, it's a good club over there playing good baseball. We haven't played well on the road, but we just got to play good baseball. Our guys are familiar with this ballpark.
And, of course, a lot has been made of the Dodgers-Padres rivalry, but this one with the Giants is really a forever rivalry. With how well that they're playing this year, does this feel like a really big series for you all?
I think they're looking forward to playing us. We're looking forward to seeing these guys this year. Again, we're chasing those guys right now. The history certainly speaks to a rivalry. It is. I know our players look forward to playing the Giants and coming up here. So it's going to be a really good series.
Thanks, Dave.
Next question is from Dave Essay. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, is Muncy not in the starting lineup related to any injury, or is it just your decision to not have him start the game?
Yeah, my decision not to have him start the game. We're in the middle of 10 in a row and just felt that we got a night game tomorrow, day game, late night arrival. Felt that just to give him a day and he'll be ready late if the game calls for it.
And you've played here as a home player. You've played here as a visiting player. Now you're managing. Do you have any type of insight on why the Giants pitchers are so much better in that ballpark than they are away from it, no matter who's wearing the uniform over the years of your experience being at that ballpark?
Yeah, I think that it's changed a little bit, obviously, with the fences when I first played here in the Triples Alley, but it's still a pitcher's ballpark. And I think that the home team does a really good job of making opponents beat you to the big part of the field. And it's big out there to the off gap in right center field for the right-hand hitters. And if you can do that, it's thick grass, ball doesn't get through. So usually runs are hard to come by, and these guys understand how to pitch here.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead, Bill.
Dave, what's the state of your bullpen after the workload yesterday?
Yeah. So as far as kind of where we're at, we got somebody coming. We're going to make a move. We're waiting for the guy to show up in an arm, and Uceta and Santana as well as Trina. So we should have 4 guys available tonight.
And Kenley, when would you use Kenley again?
We'll see. He'll be obviously down today, and then we'll see how he feels tomorrow.
Okay, coming in here to play the Giants, I imagine you're a little surprised that they have the best record in the league at this point in the season.
You got to give these guys credit. Farhan, Gabe, the players, the coaching staff, they match up as well as anybody. They get the most out of their roster. They maximize their roster. They're swinging the bats. They're pitching well. They're playing good baseball.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
You got time for one more. Go ahead, Jorge.
Dave mentioned you have 4 guys available tonight, and then Trevor's obviously going. With a guy like Trevor, what kind of leash does he have on a night like tonight?
Obviously, the game score, game matters, how he's throwing, how he's feeling, all that kind of comes into play. But yeah, if you look at our, who's available, it's hard to think that Trevor, to an extent is probably the best option.
And is he a guy who can reliably you can throw him out there for 100, 110, 120 pitches? Is that possible?
Depending on the stresses of the inning, I think that's reasonable. Yeah.
Thank you, Dave.